Hey guys, what's up?
I'm Trevor.
And I'm Sean.
And together we're Vaportron.
And today we have an e-juice by Vaporus Mixology. And that is Noranda. Which doesn't really give you much of a hint regarding the flavor. So while Trevor's opening it up, I'll read you the description that well, it's vaporus.com, so I'm assuming it's their own website, but I'm not entirely certain.
10 PG and 90 VG.
Okay. And this description says, ignited by one of our employees' search for a flavor of childhood, Noranda will take you back in time with its lush bubble gum, accompanied by a hint of grape to keep you forever quenched. So this is actually one that one of their employees actually created as a way of recreating a flavor from his childhood. It's more of a nostalgia.
I smell great bubblegum on it.
Yeah, which makes sense because now that I've read the description, and I think I mentioned this to you just before we started the camera, now that I've read the description, it does, I believe this is the one of the guys in the store said was great bubblegum. That's the way he described it, just great bubblegum. Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's pretty much the only way there is to describe it.
Great bubblegum.
Based on the smell.
Gonna use the Velocity RDA in this one.
Yeah.
Dual Clapton. I generally don't drip on the coils, so I try to avoid the coils and apparently also overflow.
Yeah. See, that's why I always drip onto the wick. This one, for some reason, it's designed to work better. It's intended, in most people's opinion anyway, to work better when you drip into the reservoir, but I've never found that myself. Yeah. Helps turn the mod on.
50 watts, 0.26, and this is putting at 3.6 volts.
And always remember, turn your vape on before trying to puff.
Oh yeah, I taste the grape, and I can taste the bubble. I can feel that it's bubble gum. Yeah. I wonder if I could blow a bubble out of it. Nope. Well, this shouldn't be called bubble gum because bubble gum you're supposed to make bubble.
No, we've done vape bubbles before. Just take bubbles, like you buy at the store, like blow soap bubbles and just inhale.
Although
and blow bubbles with.
I think Sean might be more better with this one because not a fan of bubblegum flavors.
No, no.
I wonder how it'll work with vape bubbles. It's called bubblegum.
Probably pretty much the same way as any other vapor, but yeah, that is. Yeah, like that really artificial grape flavor you get off grape bubble gum. It actually is like grape bubble gum. And it's not like grape bubble gum after you've been chewing on it for a minute or so. It's actually like, when you first start to chew on a piece of grape bubble gum. Like you've got, when you first put a piece of grape bubble gum in your mouth, I don't know if you remember, if you've had it recently or if you remember when you were a kid, it's at the beginning almost like a candy-like grape flavor, and but not quite. You still got that bubble gum taste to it. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like when you first start to chew on a piece of grape bubble gum. That's exactly it. When it first has that sort of candy-like flavor, like I said, but not quite. It's still more of a gum than a candy flavor.
Like I said, I'm probably not going to be using this because I'm not a fan of bubblegum flavor e-juices. I don't like bubblegum in general.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be happy to take that one.
So I'll give it to Sean.
Yeah, that is fantastic. This is 6 milligram, incidentally, if you're wondering. And this is actually one that actually lists the ingredients, by the way, this company. And they have an interesting warning on the label, given that it's a grape bubblegum flavor. May contain traces of nuts. And I looked at another bottle we have from Vaporus Mixology, and apparently they all have that warning, or at least the two that we happen to have on hand at this particular moment. Both have that warning. May contain traces of nuts.
That's probably because they got that peanut butter and jealous one.
Oh yeah, we never did review that one, did we?
No, unfortunately.
We're gonna have to sometime. Give you your own impression of that one. There's still lots to do in terms of first impressions, but at some point we're gonna have to go back again and do more of our old favorites.
Oh yeah.
That's certainly enjoyable sometimes to go back and revisit some old favorites, especially ones that we haven't yet had a chance to describe to you. So we'll definitely have to do that at some time. Don't know if it'll be in the near future or not, though. But in the meantime, this is a really fantastic nostalgia flavor. You know, if you remember grape bubblegum from your childhood and just want to experience that again, or even if as an adult you still enjoy it, this is definitely a vape for you. You know, it's a fantastic flavor. It's not heavy and overpowering, so you know it's not like they went. I know sometimes in my own experience, mostly off camera, when it comes to flavors that are based on something very sweet, companies will try to go too far in recreating that sweetness and end up giving it a sort of really heavy, sort of unpleasant, syrupy flavor. This is not one where they've made that mistake. This is one where they've gotten it just right. And I have to say, I find it extremely enjoyable. Now, like Trevor said, you know, he's not a big fan of bubblegum flavors, so obviously if you're not a fan of bubblegum flavors, this is not one for you. Where it is more like when you first start chewing on a piece of grape bubblegum, if you're not a big fan of candy flavors, it might not be a good one for you either. But there you go. If that's what you like myself, something very nice and sweet, candy flavors, and if you really like the grape bubblegum, then definitely give this one a try. It is available here in St. John's at Rock Vapor. It looks almost as though they sell it directly from their website, but that might just be for stores. I don't know. But whether it is or not, is it the same price we paid for it? It might be. I'll have to look at it.
No, we paid cheaper actually.
That's the second time we've come across a juice that we actually paid less for.
I think it was $11.30 those bottles of juice.
11 something, really?
$11.50.
Somewhere around there. Yeah. So I still don't know how to do
And sorry for the plow going by.
It is winter here in Canada, so
In Newfoundland.
Yeah, and well, yeah, definitely. So with a very pleasant one, a nice nostalgia flavor from Vaporus Mixology. Unless something else you wanted to add. Sorry.
Don't forget to like, comment, favorite this video, and that's it. And subscribe.
That was it. And hit that check mark in the YouTube app if you're using a mobile device and want the notifications to come up right on your phone. So, as I was saying, with a lovely nostalgia flavor from Vaporus Mixology, this is Vaportron.
Out.